From LL Cool J to Run DMC to Diddy, you can't tell the story of 90s hip-hop without Starter. And now, in present day, the brand continues to innovate. But it all started in the 1970s. Throughout the decade's early years, Starter satin button-up jackets and windbreakers dominated amongst the era's biggest artists. Some of the most iconic images of NWA feature the group in Starter's Raiders gear. The brand's popularity also made its way to television and film, where you can spot the jackets on Eddie Murphy and Will Smith. And of course, a TV ad with DJ Jazzy Jeff.
And how did I get my starter hat to look like this?
Starter's influence only expanded in the years that followed, as the brand branched into collaborations through its premium line Starter Black Label. Between 90s nostalgia, timeless athletic wear, and a contemporary streetwear ascendance, this is how Starter keeps athletes, artists, and brands looking for the star. Behind the hype. Starter. Starter first made its name in pro sports. The eye-catching S and Star logo adorns apparel in nearly all major U.S. sports leagues, with current licenses including the NBA, NFL, MLB, and NHL. And beyond its reach in athletics, Starter has worked with streetwear brands for over a decade, including a 2008 collaboration with Jeff Staple, a trio of snapbacks with Only NY in 2012, and the 2017 DTLR and NBA Hardwood collection. Most recently, in November 2020, Rude riffed on popular Starter 90s pieces, taking quarter-zip anoraks, varsity jackets, and pinstripe hats for the collection's canvas. Starter's premium extension imprint, Starter Black Label, has partnered with the likes of Coca-Cola and Bape since launching in 2012. Black Label's latest collaboration with Budweiser commemorates Starter's 50th anniversary with a full lineup of t-shirts, hoodies, jackets, and hats. In 1971, David Beckerman founded Starter in New Haven, Connecticut to create team uniforms for high school athletic programs. The company expanded into its first lineup of retail product 5 years later with a series of jackets for MLB, which featured Starter's now signature Bull Team branding across the chest. The company took its jackets global in the early 90s, as Starter expanded its distribution channels to Europe, Central and South America, and Asia. Around the same time, Starter began to gain a foothold in hip-hop and its various fashion subcultures. Its gear expertly tapped the trends of the late 80s and early 90s. Starter's rise to influence and merge trends in athletic wear and hip-hop was in many ways ahead of its time. Over the course of the 90s, the brand became synonymous with both creative innovation and high-performance athletics, a far-reaching dominance which led the company to take the motto, "Wear what the pros wear." As the company evolved in 2011, Starter Black Label launched as the platform for the iconic Starter jackets and culturally relevant collaborations with top-tier designers and cult brands. Then, in 2015, Starter launched an NCAA collection for apparel and headwear categories for over 120 top NCAA programs. And in 2017, the brand collaborated with Swedish staple Acne Studios for a capsule collection of baseball-inspired overshirts, boxy tees, and basketball jerseys. Starter has stayed true to its origins in celebrating its 50th anniversary. With its commemorative anniversary capsule with Budweiser, Starter blends its athletic and pop cultural origins. The collection revamps classic artwork on some of Starter's most beloved pieces, including of course a satin jacket and snapback. In the now crowded landscape of athletic-inspired streetwear, Starter still makes a unique proposition by leveraging its 90s hip-hop credibility into collections with Bape, Rude, and others, which keep the brand not just relevant, but genuinely exciting. With several decades and many more trends since Starter first broke onto the scene, this blend of nostalgia and tireless collaborations has kept the brand's star in the spotlight, and it should stay there for many more years to come. Behind the hype. Starter.